Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, coming to do day 3 of the May Daily Draws, and we're approaching the weekend once again, so let's see what kind of message we're going to get as we do so. And as I normally do, I will take the first card from the Druidcraft Tarot deck and an Oracle card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. So let's give a last minute shuffle and choose our first card and see what we get. Okay, so here we go. So our card today is... this is the Seven of Pentacles. So this is things approaching completion, beginning to reap the harvest of what we've sown and cultivated, and it's an assessment of what's ready for harvest, what's ready, and what needs a bit more time. So I mean, they're cutting away, that you've got some growth there, but some still remaining growth to come. So it's seeing where things have come to a fruition, and recognizing that, and reaping the benefits of that, and putting them to use. And it's also assessing and waiting, perhaps giving more time and care to things that are growing, but are not yet come to full fruition, so they need a bit more care and a bit more time, and so we need to be ready to wait for the appropriate time, you know, to fully realize those things. So it's recognizing what's coming to fruition and what needs a bit more time. And so there'll be areas of our lives that are going really well, and the projects that are coming to a head, and there'll be others that are only part the way through and need a bit more time and energy and development. So that's what we're looking at today, those areas of our lives. You know, it's the progress of growth and where we're at with various things. There's the relevant stage, and the timing of things, what needs more time, what's more or less complete, what needs more time and nurture. So that's what I think the cards, this particular card is telling us to be aware of and to evaluate in our life today. So maybe we've been doing things during the week, maybe we've managed to get things to near completion in some matters, but maybe others are not quite so complete and they need more time and development. So so that's what we need to look at and bear in mind. So let's see what oracle card we get to go with that, and then try and bring together a more cohesive message from the card as a whole, and then that we'll use as a springboard then to move onwards. So let's pick our oracle card, and we'll go there today. And our oracle card is the Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. So maybe involved in this process, it's to do with your emotions. Maybe you know, how do you feel about how things are going in certain areas? Maybe that will give you an indication as to what stage you're at with various things, as to the way that you feel about them. You know, how do you feel about this area of your life? How do you feel about that project that you're involved in? You know, do you feel that, yeah, that's nearly done, that's so good? Or do you think, nah, that needs more time, that's not quite how I want it? Same with any other things. Do your relationships need more time and work, or are you happy with them? Have they blossomed and grown to a satisfactory stage? Are you really happy with your relationships with friends, family, partners, spouses, whatever, whatever relationship that is? And also, are you happy with your relationship with yourself? Are you beginning to love yourself? How's that going? How's that process? Where's that at? Because we need to be able to love ourselves, perhaps, before we can truly know how to love others more effectively, more deeply. We need to be able to. I mean, what is the point of trying to love other people when we still need to learn to love ourselves? So, connecting with our emotions can help us assess where we're at with different stages in our lives by how we're feeling about it. It's like almost like a barometer, thermometer test as to how ready these things are, what stage they're at. So it's looking at the stages of your life, how far developed various areas are, what needs further growth, what is really truly really going well, and assessing where we need to put work in and where we just need to enjoy the benefits. So that's the message I feel today. So it's an assessment and how we feel about things, and as we come to this weekend, and maybe we can use the weekend to do that, and before we start another full week, and we then know what we've got to then move into to develop further. So it's an evaluation, an assessment. How do you feel about how your life's going, how your work's going, how your relationships are going, etc. So that's what we're with today. So I'll leave that with you, and I shall be thinking through that as regards the areas of my life, and I hope you'll do the same. So I'll be back tomorrow to do day 4, and until then, thank you for listening, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Okay, bye bye.